Good evening, meteorologist Caleb Seaver here in the University of South Alabama Atmos Center with a look at your forecast. We're going to start things off with a photo submission. This picture by Tyler Smith is a rainbow over the campus of the University of South Alabama earlier today, and we saw some rainbows across the area thanks to some of those showers and storms we saw. And even now at 7:26 p.m. we still have some showers and storms on the radar. The biggest area, the most impressive areas of showers and thunderstorms right now in parts of the Florida Panhandle. This one just the north of Crestview, just to the northeast, you're seeing some heavy rain right now. Same for you, just east of Bruton and Flomaton, you're seeing some rain right now as well. If you're up in parts of northern Clark counties, well, would you like to guess? More rain. Just the north of Thomasville and parts of central Choctaw County and down into northern Washington County, you're seeing some scattered rain showers right now. Now, these storms aren't moving all that much. They're pretty stationary, just going to sit there and dump rain as we go throughout the next couple of hours. But after we go past around 8, 9 p.m., we really expect these showers and storms to mostly fade away. Rain chances overnight only down around 20%. The skies will begin to clear as well as we see those cloudy conditions become mostly clear overnight. The bigger story, though, is going to be those low temperatures, because they're not going to be all that low. We're still going to be feeling pretty warm and humid. Even at 11 p.m., we're still at 76 degrees. So if you're going to spend any time outside this evening, just know it's going to be pretty warm and sticky, even after we move past sunset. As we go throughout the day tomorrow, we do see those rain chances return to the forecast. Here we are at noon. We see mostly cloudy conditions as those clouds will build back in throughout the morning, and we also see some of those rain and storms starting to fire. So here we are at 12 p.m. We see some rain and storms over parts of coastal Mississippi and coastal Alabama beginning to kind of spread around the area. Now, not going to be an all-day rain. Nobody's going to see rain for multiple hours, but we'll see scattered pop-up showers and thunderstorms similar to what we saw today. Not quite like what we saw on Sunday, but very similar to what we saw today, just maybe a few less than what we saw. These storms not going to move all that much. It's going to pretty much sit there and dump rain, and we'll still see some storms around even into 5, 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. After we go past sunset, though, similar to today, those showers and thunderstorms will begin to fade. As here we are at 9:30, we see most of the area now dry. As we go throughout your overnight on Tuesday, we don't expect to see any more rain. The good news is we need the rain, so any rain we see tomorrow will be much appreciated, with most of the area now in a moderate drought. That's if you're in that tan color in places like Evergreen, Monroeville, Mobile, you're in a moderate drought, and in that orange color, places like Pascagoula, Goshen, and Ocean Springs, and northern Clark and Monroe counties, you're in that moderate drought. What that means is you haven't seen much rain in those yards. I'm sure you've noticed it, but bigger story for those gardeners and those farmers, as you really need those rain to grow those fruits and vegetables, and without the rain, your fields are starting to dry up. So we need as much rain as we can get over the next few days, as by the time we get to the weekend, those rain chances start to drop off. Rain chances tomorrow up around 50%, down to 20% for your Wednesday and Thursday. Rain chances by the weekend dropping down to around 0%. That's thanks to a cold front that's coming through. So while we don't see those rain chances, we do have some good news on the temperature front. High temperatures will drop into the lower 80s, low temperatures dropping into the lower 60s. The biggest story, though, will be those dew points and humidity values. Look at tomorrow, 77 degree dew point, 74 for your Wednesday. That's something we would expect to see in late July, right in the middle of summer, not something you'd expect to see in early October. But after that front comes through, those dew points drop down into the lower 60s, 62 on Saturday, 60 on your Sunday and Monday. So really feeling drier and pretty comfortable outside if you're going to spend any time outside this weekend. So now let's talk about the tropics. So if you're headed down to the beach, you may be wondering what's going on in the tropics. Well, the good news is not much. We have no active storms right now, and we just have two areas we're keeping an eye on. The first one, way out in the East Atlantic, has a 70% chance of developing into a tropical storm or hurricane. You can see it right here, but it's expected to stay far away from land. This storm is going to recurve into the Central Atlantic after it gets a name within the next few days, and not going to be any impact to the U.S. or Gulf. The other area is a little closer to home. Now, this one we're going to have to keep an eye on. While it only has a 10% chance of development over the next 2 to 7 days, it is going to cross into the Gulf. So nothing imminent is expected to our neck of the woods up here in Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi, but we do have a storm we're going to keep an eye on as it develops, and if it develops into anything more significant. So nothing to worry about, nothing impacting us over the next 7 days, but something you might want to check back for updates on, and we'll be sure to keep you updated. Now, as for our next 7 days, we're really looking pretty good. Temperatures the next few days still feeling pretty warm, upper 80s, 87 to 88 for your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but look at the weekend. High temperatures dropping into the low to middle 80s, low temperatures down in the lower 60s, finally starting to get that taste of fall under mostly clear conditions.